It was so cold. I sat in the back of a pickup truck that was covered in snow, shivering, wondering if we'd ever get home. The wind and snowflakes whipped around our faces as the blizzard of January 22nd, 1987 roared on. The storm would end up dumping more than 2 feet of snow. Will we be stuck out here and freeze to death? We were part of an exodus from downtown D.C. that had turned into a debacle after the metro trains stopped running, stranding us miles from our house in the suburbs. Unable to get home the way we had come, we had to settle for that frigid ride while exposed to the elements. My father sat beside me and kept his arm around me, trying to keep me warm. By the look on his face, I could tell he was worried about me. But in reality, nothing could have kept us away from the March for Life. We had gone to join thousands of other Christians who saw themselves as noble crusaders seeking to end a demonic evil, the murder of unborn children. Stopping abortions had become a mission for my father. The year before, my dad had gone to the march even though my mom was due to give birth to their 5th child at any moment. He had to be called on a mobile phone to hurry home because Mom had gone into labor with my sister. By this time, in the mid-1980s, Dad was still a pastor with the church started by C.J. Mahaney and Larry Tomczak, which by then was under the new name Covenant Life Church. For a time, the church was split into a few separate campuses, and Dad was the head pastor at one in College Park, near the University of Maryland. He also led regular protests in front of area abortion clinics, and sometimes brought me along. We find it very inconsistent for a hospital run by a Christian church to be practicing murder of unborn children, Dad told the Washington Post during a protest outside Washington Adventist Hospital in Wheaton, Maryland, in 1985. At one protest, I was interviewed by the local newspaper. The reporter seemed intrigued by the idea of a young boy speaking out for the cause. At another protest, a woman slapped Dad in his face. According to him, he accepted the abuse without anger, which would have been very much in character for him. He would tell us this story and quote from another verse in the book of Proverbs. A gentle answer turns away wrath. Chapter 15, verse 1. Dad waded into the world of public discourse as well. He appeared on local television a handful of times, at one point debating a spokesperson from the National Organization for Women.